Hey guys, it's me. Welcome to my channel. Do you remember the first time that you heard God call you? Can you recall how you felt in that moment? I'd like to share with you the first time that the prophet Isaiah heard God call him. Maybe it will encourage you to seek God for yourself and allow God to use you in your generation. Isaiah was a man just like you and me, a sinner saved by grace. He had a wife and kids and a life that he was living until one day he heard God call him. In Isaiah 6:2-1, we read, "In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple." The first thing that Isaiah saw when he looked into the sanctuary was the robe of God. And the train of the robe, which is the very last part of the robe, stretched from the most holy place all the way to the entrance of the temple. This showed Isaiah that God's holiness extended not just into the most holy place, but into every part of the temple. And the temple represented the nation of Israel. So Isaiah realized that God's holiness was over all of Israel. Next, Isaiah saw 6 winged beings called seraphim. They were covering their faces because they were so overwhelmed with God's holiness. And they were crying out, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." Then Isaiah said, "Woe is me! For I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." Now Isaiah knew in that moment that he was unworthy to be in the presence of God, because he was a man with sinful lips, who lived among people with sinful lips. Then one of the seraphim flew over and touched Isaiah's lips with a coal from the altar. And when this coal touched Isaiah's lips, it cleansed him so that he could do the mission that God had called him to do. So what do you think? What did Isaiah see when he went into the temple? How did that make him feel? And what did he do about it? First, he saw the robe of God, which showed him God's holiness. Second, he saw the seraphim crying out, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord." And third, he realized that he needed to be cleansed so that he could fulfill the mission that God had called him to do. If you haven't heard God call you, I encourage you to spend time with him and seek him with all your heart. You may not hear an audible voice, but you can still hear God calling you to follow him. When you hear his call, will you answer like Isaiah and say, "Here am I, send me"? We'll talk more about that next time. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more.